Hello family, and welcome to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Vandy. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Today's video is going to be much more informative than most. I've gotten so many questions, not only from clients but you lovely subscribers, about how I care for my hair when it's either in passion twist or any protective style for that matter. So I'm going to show you how I wash my hair throughout my protective styling phase, and how I'm going to take them down, and the style that I'm going to be going into basically for my break. So essentially, between protective styles, I usually give my hair at least a week break so that my follicles can breathe, my scalp can breathe, and I can continue on with a healthy hair growth routine. So if you haven't already subscribed, make sure you do that now, and let's get into the video. So I'm going to show you guys how I wash my hair while I'm in braids or twists. I'm able to get away with this even with my twisted from the root. I was going for the messy look this time, y'all, and then too, I was lazy. But I suffer from dry scalp and I suffer from dandruff, so if I don't wash and cleanse my scalp at least every 2 weeks, I end up with a lot of buildup and a lot of sweat and just a mess up there. And it doesn't look cute when you got snowflakes falling on your face, girl. So I'm going to show you guys how I wash my hair in my twists. And this works for braids. This works for most protective styles. And all you're going to need is a bottle of water and a scalp cleansing shampoo. You technically can use any shampoo that you want, but for me, because of my scalp, I have to use a cleansing shampoo or a clarifying shampoo. And the shampoo that I'm using today is the Trader Joe's Tea Tree Tingle Shampoo. I love this stuff because it is infused with tea tree and peppermint. Both are great for soothing the scalp. The tea tree acts as an antibacterial to keep your scalp clean, and the peppermint helps with itching. So this works wonders for me, and I swear to you, when I spray it on, it's like heaven because it's like instant relief. So what I'm going to do first is saturate my scalp with water. And then once it's saturated, I'm going to add a little bit of shampoo to the bottle, shake it up real good. And I'm just going to spray in the areas where I'm having issues. For me, it is mainly the middle of my head, crown area, basically the mohawk section of my head. So I'm going for that, and I'm going to massage all of that in real good. And then I'm going to step off camera and I'm going to go rinse that off. All I'm going to do is hop in the shower, rinse it off real good. So when I get back, I'm going to lightly towel dry my hair. I'm just going to pat it real good in the roots, and then I'm going to let the rest of my hair air dry. This is important if you don't want the frizzy look. You want to make sure that your braids and your twists is still looking neat and cute. Do not rub it up with a towel, honey, because that'll make it worse. I've gone swimming with my kids several times in this style. I've washed my hair twice already in this style, and I have not redone it. So this is what it's looking like after 4 weeks of my hair going through all of that. And I still could probably make this last another week, but it's time for me to come out of it. So we're going to move on to removing this style. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to remove my hair safely without pulling my hair out or losing too much hair in the detangling process. I'm also going to show you how to remove rubber bands if you've done the rubber band method. I rubber banded my temple areas because that's where my hair is the thinnest and it's not strong enough to support the braid. But like I said, I do this all the time, so I've never experienced any additional breakage. I have thinning in my hairline due to postpartum after I had my daughter, and if you want to learn more about that, we'll talk about that in a later video, or you can just Google it and I'm sure you'll find a whole lot of information about postpartum. But anyways, to take out rubber bands, I'm going to use one of two devices. I have these very small scissors, or you can use nail clippers. I usually reach for the nail clippers because it is more likely that you're going to snag that rubber band and not your hair with the nail clippers. It's much easier to work with. I've used this method for years on my daughter's hair, and she has hair running down her back, honey. So like I said, rubber bands are not for everyone, but if you choose to go this route, the safest way to remove them is to cut them, not to pull them. So I'm going to clip out the bands on my temple, and that's it. Simple and easy and quick. Just snip, safely release, and throw them away. And I'm going to show you real quickly the amount of shedding I got just from that small bit. Again, I haven't gone to detangling yet, but this is how much I've got. Maybe four or five strands at the most. And if you don't already know, we normally shed 50 to 100 strands a day. So you can imagine when we are in protective styles, the amount of shedding that you'll experience when you take out your protective style. When you're in a protective style or in braids or anything like that, when you're shedding hair, that hair has nowhere to fall except for inside the braid or at the root. So that's where you experience all of that. And now for the rest of my hair, I'm just going to unravel the twist. And when I unravel the twist and expose my natural hair, I'm going to safely and slowly remove all of the dirt, debris, and build up and shed hair from the sections where it collected at the root there. And it's very imperative that you do this step. Do not skip this step, because what you don't want to do is not do this and then you go to wash your hair, and let me tell you, honey, you are going to have a time trying to detangle your hair, because when you wash your hair with all of that debris and everything tangled up in there, it just makes it 10 times worse. So it's important that you do this step before you put any water on your hair. So I'm going to do this process for every section that I take down, and then we're going to move on to detangling. So to detangle my hair, I'm going to use a conditioner and water mixture in my water bottle, and I'm going to spray it on my hair, on each section, very lightly. I'm going to take my paddle brush and I'm going to begin slowly brushing out my hair from tip to root. Again, I say tip to root. You do not want to start from the roots, because all you're going to do is just pull your hair out with that. You start from the tip to the root, and then you continue on throughout the rest of your head. It's always easy to work in sections. So what I did is I split my hair down the middle, and I did 4 sections on each side. And this process literally probably took me 10 minutes. So that is it. I am completely out of this twist style, and I am ready to move on with styling my hair for the week. So let's get into that, you guys. So the style I'm going into is a wash and go, because it's quick and easy and I got things to do. But this wash and go is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be using some products that were gifted to me by Influenster. If you're not familiar with Influenster, it is an app that you can download. So the way it works is, the more you use the app and you post reviews or comments or have followers or whatever the case might be, the more you use it, the more likely it is for you to qualify for free products. And they send out these Vox boxes every month or so. And this Vox box month, they sent out the All About Curls system. And this is by the company XOXO. And I am going to be trying something new with this on my wash and go routine today. This system came with 4 products. It came with the No Lather Cleanser, the Daily Cream Conditioner, the Bouncy Cream, which I assume is the leave-in conditioner, and the Crunchless Ultra Hold Gel, high definition gel. So I'm not used to crunchless hold, so I'm excited to see if this really works. So let's put this system to the test. Okay, so I'm back. My hair is feeling pretty soft, but my scalp does feel very clean, so that's a plus. And the conditioner did do what it was supposed to do. It put a lot of moisture back into my hair. My hair feels really soft right now. So I'm excited to get into the step 3 and 4 of this system. I'm going to do my regular wash and go routine, and I just posted how I do that in a previous video, so I'll link that above. But basically it literally takes me 10 minutes to do this. I'm going to start by working in sections. I'm going to grab my Denman brush, and I'm going to put a small amount of the bouncy cream on first, and I'm going to brush that through this section real good, make sure that my curls are saturated with it. And already off the bat, I am impressed with how this is already clumping my curls and the amount of shine that I'm getting out of this product. So that's a good sign. Next, I'm going to put a little bit of that gel on there, and I ended up having to use more like 2 pumps of the gel for each section, just for my liking. I probably didn't have to use that much, but I did use 2 pumps of gel for each section. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to run it through the strands thoroughly, and then I'm going to brush it through with my Denman brush. And then I'm going to use the shingling method, where I pull the brush through all the way to the ends, and I just let the ends dangle, or shingle, however you want to call it. Right off the bat, I can tell that this system is working because 1, my curls are super soft and super shiny, and 2, the amount of bounce that I have and the shrinkage that I'm experiencing means that this is working. So usually when my hair is dry and it's not soaking up the product, it kind of stays in place where you put it. But in this case, my hair is so moisturized, it's shrinking up to its natural state. So that is a very good sign. All right, so I've completed all of my hair, and I am getting ready to start with my first client of the day. So I'm going to come back in about 7 hours or so. My hair should be dry for the most part by the time I get back. So we'll see how my hair holds up during the drying process. Looking at the time, it's been about 7.5 hours, and I can tell already my hair is doing some different things. So normally my hair wouldn't be completely dry at this point. It usually takes a good 12 hours for my hair to dry completely. My hair at this moment is got to be at least 95% dry. That is a good sign. Next thing I'm noticing is that my hair is still really soft, and that is still really bouncy. So I am just in awe that my curls have not like frizzed up. Like, I'm having some frizzing, but not a whole lot. And the gel really is crunchless. Like, my curls are soft, y'all. I am really in shock and awe. Like, I cannot believe how well this system has worked. So since it's late, I'm not going to disturb my curls. I'm going to go ahead and put my satin bonnet on and go to sleep, and come back in the morning and see how well it holds up overnight. So here we are the next day, and this is what we are working with. Curls are still intact. Bounce is still intact. And I must say, I am very, very satisfied with the results of this already. But yes, I am thoroughly impressed with how well my hair is holding up in this system. I don't even have like curls that have strayed away and become straight. So that is always a good sign. I am very impressed with this XOXO's All About Curls system. Thank you, Influencer, for gifting me with this product. It has been a dream, and I am looking forward to ordering more of it because, honey, I've been doing the same wash and go routine for years, and I have not seen another system that has worked as good as my simple one. So if you feel like you learned something, make sure you like this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.